Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Friday and welcome to another Friday Favorites and Flops. We are at the end of the week again, which is crazy. I hope you guys all had a fantastic week. I had a very good week. I have a big wedding on Saturday, so I have been busily prepping flowers, mostly a lot of hydrangea. Which is kind of my staple flower in a lot of my arrangements. Kind of a bigger head to it, takes up a lot of space, makes it a little bit more cost efficient. So anyway, yeah, so that's what I'm doing with my time, which is why my hands are a little schmutzy. Hopefully you guys won't notice that. I actually have spray paint on this finger. But I have stuff to share with you. It was a good week for beauty stuff. I am gonna start with hair. So I recently, it was last weekend actually, I got out the Caviar Anti-Aging Replenishing Moisture Shampoo and Conditioner. I actually have a backup of both of these in the 16.5 ounce size on the way from Ulta. I don't know where that package is. It was supposed to be here a couple days ago, but it's not here yet. So, but anyway, right now these are on sale at Ulta, and if you're going to invest in this shampoo and conditioner, now would be a good time to do it, especially since you can get the larger sizes. It's very expensive. I'm not gonna lie. It's an expensive shampoo and conditioner. However, I have found that it is a really great hydrating shampoo and conditioner that doesn't weigh my hair down. I would say, you guys know of my love for the Pureology Hydrate line. I would say that this is right there next to it. Neither is obviously a super affordable option, but I feel like it's so worth it for my hair. I love the way that it rinses very clean, especially the conditioner. But then I feel like I'm also left with some of the product on my hair that, in a way that it continues to hydrate my hair and make it even softer throughout the day. And I love the way that my hair feels and looks when I use this stuff. It had been a while since I had been through my last container of these. And yeah, it's worth it, you guys. It is for me anyway. So if you are looking, however, for a really great, affordable, hydrating shampoo and conditioner, and I've talked about it multiple times, check out the Hosk Manoy Coconut Shampoo and Conditioner. I will link that down below as well. You can find that at Ulta. I do think that they actually might have that in the bigger sizes as well. I'll see. But that's a really good affordable option for a hydrating shampoo and conditioner. Stella actually really likes that one. I do too, but I just have this, I feel like the older I get, the more I spend on hair care stuff, and now it's hard for me to go back to using the drugstore hair care because I just noticed such a difference for me personally. But I do think you can get really great results from the Hosk Manoy Coconut shampoo and conditioner too. Sorry, I have an itch on my leg. Okay. This is such an old school thing. Does anybody still use these? The Body Shop coconut body butter. So the Body Shop that was in my mall that is closest to me closed about a year ago now, I think, and I was really bummed because while I didn't go in there super often, I did like to go in there. The Body Shop kind of reminds me of my high school years, and the Satsuma scent is something that I've always loved, but I have been able to find some Body Shop stuff at TJ Maxx. This is not from TJ Maxx, this was from the store, but, and I know that Ulta carries some of the Body Shop items now as well, but it's just not the same as going into a Body Shop store. So I find that it seems like most of their stuff is moving online, which kind of bums me out a little bit because I hate to see stores doing that. I love the in-store experience. There's something to be said about that. But anyway, this is a really great body butter. I cannot use this on my arms. There's too much fragrance in it. It irritates my eczema, but I love this for after shaving my legs. So this was actually a newer tub before I opened it up, but you can see I've really taken a nice little dippity-doo out there. God, it just smells like $1,000,000. This is the coconut scent that I love. It is a mix of like a fresh coconut, like a legit actual fresh coconut, with that like just slight hint of like suntan lotion coconut scent, like the Hawaiian Tropic one. It's really nice. And did I just get it on my schnoz? Probably. It's a beautiful scent, and it's heavier. I like to use it on my legs after shaving them because it hydrates intensely, but it is a little bit greasy. Yeah, oh God, it just smells so good, you guys. Yeah, it takes a while to sink in, but when it does, like, dang, you just are left like the softest, silkiest person ever. I always want to pet my legs when I have this on. And what's nice is the smell kind of wafts up. So like when I've been out working in the garage, like I can like smell the like coconut wafting, which is really nice because scent rises. So anyway, I love this. What's your favorite scent? Are you the mango fruity person? Are you the coconut girl? Do you love the holiday stuff? I know they always come out with like their cranberry one, and then they have like a warm vanilla type scent. What's your favorite Body Shop body butter scent? Let me know down below. Also, did your store close if you had one near you? It just kind of bums me out. You will have seen a video about this yesterday, this being the Dermalogica multivitamin thermofoliant. I really like this product, you guys. I did use it earlier this week, and every time I do, it just is like this fresh start to my skin. This has salicylic acid in it. It has retinol in it. If you missed my video, I'll link it down below. It was like a worth the splurge video. But it just does such a good job of sort of refinishing my skin and giving it a fresh start. Like whenever I put my skincare on after using this, it just glides on, and then for like a few days after, I'm left with like the prettiest, smoothest skin. I love this stuff. It's expensive at 58 bucks, but what I will say is that a little bit goes a long way. And I think it's beautiful. I like it a lot. So it'll now be like another like week and a half, 2 weeks before I use this again, but it's totally worth it for me. Perfume. Okay, so on top of smelling like coconut, I have been loving the Nest Indigo this week. So I just have it in this little sample size here because I got a bunch of these from Sephora when it was either a 100-point perk, or I don't remember how I got a bunch of these, but this is my last one. I need to go buy the full size of this. At the very least, I need to go get a roller ball. There is something really special about this indigo scent. The black tulip is gorgeous, and I love that one too. But this is not quite as heavy as the black tulip. This is more like summertime appropriate. It's just beautiful. I'll link this down below. Go read up on the notes. I don't remember like, what they are. I'm sorry. I don't remember what they are right now off the top of my head. But it's a beautiful floral that has a softness to it, but it's also the tiniest bit spicy, like, but not spicy in like a fall winter type of spice, but as in like a summer. Like, it's just beautiful. I love it. I don't love that I have to like do this, but you know, until I buy my like either roller ball or spray, then I'm gonna have to deal with that. But this is delightful. I love it. Lips. Okay. It's an expensive lip week for Melanie here. This is the Hourglass Lip Stylo in Femme Nude number 6. If you guys are looking for a good Melanie mauve, here you go. This is it. This is beautiful. This is what I have on my lips right now with a gloss I'm going to show you. This color is just gorgeous, like literally for any time of year. Like whenever you just want like the easiest mauvey, rosy nude lip, this is it. It's absolutely stunning, and I love the formula of these. They're really creamy. They are easy to apply. They're not a long-lasting lipstick. I don't do those typically, but just, it's easy to reapply and it lasts a decent amount of time, and I love the color. Plus they feel like almost like a balm on my lips, so like my lips feel conditioned when I'm wearing these, if that makes sense. And then I've been topping that with either one of these two Marc Jacobs glosses. Sugar Sugar and Skin Deep. Both are pretty popular and very similar. Skin Deep is obviously a darker nude, like creamy nude. And then Sugar Sugar, I just said that, I don't know how, I just forgot that. Sugar Sugar is obviously a lighter nude. Today I've got on the Sugar Sugar over top of this. Love it. This just deepens up the nude number 6 just a little bit, but yeah, these combinations here have been like my go-to for the week. I love them. I am starting to get into my fall makeup mode. I know it's not time yet, I'm aware, but it's this time of year, basically after the 4th of July, like I'm done with summer. I'm good, I've had my fill. Can it be October? I want to start switching my makeup over, but I'm kind of forcing myself to try to stay with at least a somewhat summer appropriate makeup look. But today, for example, I did kind of like a slightly smokier, deeper eye. And what did I use for that? LORAC Mega Pro 4. By the way, someone told me that there is word on the street that LORAC is leaving Ulta. What? Okay, first they left Sephora, which I was like, meh, at least they're still at Ulta. But if they leave Ulta, like, do I have to go to Kohls? Like, I don't shop at Kohls for makeup, so it'd be kind of inconvenient. I don't have a problem with Kohls, they're fine, but it's not like a store that I go into all that often, and I don't know, why would you pull out of, do you guys have any like more insight on this? Have you heard this rumor? Do you know if it's confirmed anywhere? Let me know. I love LORAC eyeshadows. I do know that the LORAC Pro 4 is out, and I am on the fence about getting it only because what I've seen from the pictures is that it kind of reminds me a lot of my, where are you? It reminds me a lot of my original LORAC Pro Mega. Some of the colors seem very similar, and I don't know that I need more of the same, which is dumb for me to say because a lot of the eyeshadow palettes that I buy are very similar. What I have my eye on is the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina eyeshadow palette. I feel like that one is gonna have to come home with me. I shouldn't, because I am gonna be picking up the Visar Theory palettes in Nuance and Amethyst. And I feel like between those two, like, Visar or Viseart palettes, I'm gonna have basically a lot of the same colors that are coming in the Norvina palette, but I just love those types of colors. There's a lot of purples, there's a lot of like rosy gold type shades. So I don't know, but I got sidetracked, sorry. Let's go back to this. This is what I've been using this week as well as this, but let's talk about this. If this is by some chance still available somewhere, I really highly recommend this. I love this palette, I think it's beautiful. There is a really fun assortment of shades in here. There's some shades in here that I've never even worn, like this moss green, the steel wool, the spice, this denim shade. You know, there's a few in here that I don't readily reach for, but they're fun to have because I don't have a lot of other shades like that in my collection right now. But everything else in here is just, it's a really great neutral palette. Now, if you are someone who doesn't like fallout or, you know, powder getting kicked up when you're working with eyeshadows, don't use any of the LORAC Pro eyeshadows because they'll just drive you bananas. I don't mind it. I love the pigmentation that I get. I love the blendability. I love just the looks that I can create with these palettes. And there's just such a huge, amazing selection in here. I love it. Love this palette. It's a must for me. Also, the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette. I used this a couple times this week because, do I have something in my hair? It's probably like a piece of flour or something, but Stella told me that I should use this because she loves the Totally Fetch shade in here, which is this pink. I'm not a Totally Fetch girl. I feel like my daughter will be when she starts wearing makeup. She likes some bright looks. So, but yeah, this is a really beautiful palette. I really love this Pecan Praline as a transition crease shade. I also like Mocha as a crease shade, and then these lighter shades like Molasses Chip, and Cafe au Lait over here, like on my lid. I love that. This is a great palette. If you don't have this and you've always eyed it, it took me a long time to pick this one up because I was like, nah, I don't need this. But it's really pretty and it's fun. I love the packaging. I don't buy a ton of stuff from Too Faced anymore, not for like any particular reason. I mean, they seem to definitely gear towards a slightly younger crowd, and I will be 40 in November, and I am officially like counting myself as like one of the older people out there now. And I do think there are other makeup companies that are maybe a little bit more age appropriate for me in terms of like their formulations and just who they cater to. But I do think that Too Faced makes some really nice eyeshadows, and there's rarely an eyeshadow flop for me with Too Faced. So there's that. And blush, I don't think these are available, but I will try to find something very similar because I find like that a lot of these Physicians Formula blushes, and these are the multicolored custom blushes in blondes and brunettes. I think these were like a limited edition thing. They're really pretty, but I do find that a lot of the blushes that you can get from Physicians Formula are very similar, especially if they're in this like mosaic pattern. They've got to have something similar to this right now. So I'll snoop around, see if I can find something, but I just love the way these apply. So today I'm wearing the blondes, which is probably my favorite. It's a little bit more pink. The brunettes is a little bit more peachy, but they're both gorgeous, and I love these during the summer. They stay put the most of the day. I feel like this is dumb to try to give you swatches because I don't know that they'll come off on camera. Plus I've got like my spray paint finger here. Here we go. There's the two. So middle finger is the blondes, and then ring finger, awkward ring finger here is the brunettes. Yeah, but these are just really nice. Yeah, oh, there we go. Let's do that. Great blushes, nice blendability, a little bit of a glow to these. Yeah, they're pretty. I think Physicians Formula does a really good job with a lot of their products, especially their blushes. I've always enjoyed every blush that I've had from them. So anyway, there you go. Those are my Friday favorites and flops. I gotta get back to work, but I hope you guys all have a really great weekend. If you are curious about the Homeworks Today's Special Value, I did start burning the Harvest set this week, and so you will have a review of the Harvest set up tomorrow. And then next week I will start burning the Holiday set and be able to get the review of that set out to you guys then. But yeah, thank you so much for taking the time to watch. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe if you're new. All the videos from earlier in the week will be down below in the description box. And have a great day. Take care. Bye.